The eyes that never close. Unit 900 in Israel's silent war against Iran. The invisible soldiers. Imagine a soldier who never fires a gun, never storms a beach, never jumps out of a plane, never appears in any photograph. But without this soldier, no missile finds its target, no drone strikes with precision. No commander knows what's waiting behind the next hill. This is Unit 900, the most secretive unit in the Israeli military that you've probably never heard of. They call themselves the eyes of the IDF, but that's not quite accurate. Because eyes blink, eyes close, eyes need rest. Unit 900 doesn't sleep. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year they are watching. Not just Israel's borders, not just the Gaza Strip, not just Lebanon. They are watching Tehran. They are watching the underground bunkers where Iran's leaders hide during wartime. And when the moment comes when Israel decides to strike Ynetnews, 900 is the hand that pulls back the curtain, revealing exactly where to aim. In the current war against Iran now, in its sixth week, this tiny, clandestine unit has emerged as perhaps the most important asset in Israel's arsenal. Not the F-35s, not the Iron Dome, not the Mossad, but a group of analysts, drone operators, and satellite imagery experts who have spent years building something unprecedented. A complete visual map of Iran's military infrastructure. This is their story. The story of the unit that found Khomeini. The unit that destroyed Iran's space warfare capabilities. The unit that is now saving Israeli civilians from rubble caused by Iranian missiles. I'm Alex, your host. This is Geopolitics and Market. And these are the invisible soldiers of Unit 900. Chapter 1. The Birth of an Eye. What is Unit 900? Let me start with the basics. Unit 900 is part of Israel's Military Intelligence Directorate. Its official name is the Visual Intelligence Formation, but everyone just calls it 900. Their job, to collect, analyze, and distribute visual intelligence VISINT, in military speak from every possible source. Satellites orbiting 500 kilometers above Earth. Drones flying silently over enemy territory. Commercial imagery bought from private companies. Hacked security cameras inside Iranian facilities. If it produces an image, Unit 900 wants it. Here's what makes them special. Most intelligence units focus on one thing: signals, intelligence, cracking codes. Human intelligence, recruiting spies, cyber breaking into networks. Unit 900 does none of that. They take information from everyone else and turn it into something the military can actually use. A satellite photo of a warehouse in Tehran, useless by itself. But a satellite photo analyzed by Unit 900, they can tell you what's inside that warehouse. How many trucks are parked outside, what time of day the guards change shifts, whether the roof is reinforced enough to survive a bomb. They don't just collect images. They read them, and they've been doing this for a long time. The unit was established years ago, but its capabilities have grown exponentially. By 2010, Israel had launched the Ofik 9 satellite, a device so advanced it could track multiple targets simultaneously in 3D, see through heavy cloud cover, and operate at night. Today, Israel operates at least 10 surveillance satellites. That's more than most countries, including Iran, can even dream of. As one Unit 900 commander explained, since Israel has 10 satellites, each one orbiting the Earth, every hour and a half or so, we effectively have worldwide coverage. Worldwide coverage from a country the size of New Jersey. That's Unit 900. Chapter 2. The Autism Advantage. The unit's secret weapon. Now, let me tell you something remarkable about this unit. Something that most people don't know. Unit 900 actively recruits soldiers diagnosed on the autism spectrum. Why? Because the Israeli military discovered something extraordinary. People with autism often have exceptional visual and analytical capabilities. They can detect details that most people's eyes simply skip over. Small anomalies in satellite photos, tiny changes in drone footage, patterns that don't quite fit. In the world of visual intelligence, Those skills are priceless. One former unit commander put it this way: "These soldiers have remarkable visual and analytic capabilities, and can detect even the smallest details, undetectable to most people." Think about what that means. While Iranian nuclear scientists are trying to hide their centrifuges in underground facilities, a 19-year-old on the autism spectrum sitting in an air-conditioned bunker outside Tel Aviv is staring at a satellite image and noticing that the dirt outside a warehouse is a slightly different color than last week's photo. That different color? Fresh excavation. A new tunnel. A hidden facility. This isn't speculation. This is how Israel found Iran's nuclear Arkiva 1 Mossad famously stole in 2018. Unit 9900 analysts identified the location, and now, in the current war, they're doing it again. Finding missile launchers that Iran thought were hidden. Identifying command centers buried beneath civilian neighborhoods. Tracking the movements of Iran's most senior leaders. All from images. All from a desk. All with the help of soldiers whose unique minds see what others cannot. Chapter 3. The AI Revolution. How technology changed everything but human eyes even. Exceptional ones can only do so much. The volume of visual data Israel collects is staggering. During the June 2025 war alone, Israel's space-based intelligence gathering captured tens of millions of square kilometers through day-night surveillance, producing over 12,000 satellite images of Iranian territory. No team of humans could analyze that much data. So Unit 9900 built something new, an artificial intelligence system designed to process visual intelligence at scale. Here's how it works. According to recent reports, the AI system is fed by multiple sources. Surveillance from phones used by people in the target's inner circle. Internet-connected cameras across Iran. Satellite imagery updated every 90 minutes. Drone footage from assets inside the country. The AI then processes all of this data to build something remarkable. A predictive model of where targets will be. Not where they are now, where they will be. The system was designed not merely to locate a target once, but to create multiple simultaneous kill options. A source cited by Israel, Hayom, said the method allowed the IDF to target Khamenei at several locations simultaneously, no matter which route he chose. This is the future of warfare, and Unit 9900 is leading the way. Chapter 4. The Crown Jewel. Finding and killing Khamenei. Now let me tell you about the operation that will define this unit's legacy. February 28, 2026. 8:15 a.m. local time. The opening strike of what Israel called Operation Roaring Lion. And at the center of it all, Unit Qasim Bilan Ribus. For months, the unit had been building a digital manhunt. A special team brought together the research division, Unit 8200 Signals Intelligence, Unit 9900 Visual Intelligence, and operational planners. Their target, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran. Unit 9900's job was to confirm his location using satellite imagery, hacked security cameras, and drone footage. They tracked his routine. They identified his patterns. They found his vulnerabilities. And then, on that February morning, they got the confirmation. Khamenei was in a large compound in Tehran, alongside senior regime security officials. The intelligence was passed to the Israeli Air Force. What happened next took 40 seconds. Israel struck 3 targets simultaneously, killing Khamenei and 39 other senior Iranian officials using 40 precision-guided munitions. The IDF later revealed the 50 aircraft targeted Khamenei's secret underground Leora complex spread over several blocks in the heart of Tehran with over 100 munitions. The bunker had numerous entrances and was one of the critical command centers from which Khamenei and others often ran the country during a crisis. It didn't matter. Unit 9900 had mapped it. Unit 9900 had confirmed the target. Unit 9900 had guided the bombs. A military intelligence. Directorate source later said the regime has faced major chaos since Khamenei's death and has still not stabilized. 1 strike. 40 seconds, 40 munitions, and a regime thrown into disarray. That's the power of Unit 9900. Chapter 5. beyond assassinations. The full spectrum of 9900's war, but Unit 9900 doesn't just kill people. Their work spans the entire conflict from the highest levels of strategic targeting to the most mundane logistics. They destroyed Iran's space warfare capabilities. On March 8, 2026, based on intelligence from Unit 9900, Israel attacked an Iranian base that was focused on building technologies to shoot down Israeli satellites. A Unit 9900 intelligence official said in an extremely rare public statement, "We are leading many efforts to preserve the IDF's freedom of action in the arena of space, and to harm the capabilities of Iran to act and to build such forces." They mapped every missile in Iran's arsenal. Remember the reservist working for an Israeli health startup? Unit 9900 called him. Could he tweak an algorithm to sift through satellite images of fuel trucks and separate those carrying gasoline from those with missile He could. And he did. The result: Israel knew exactly where Iran's mobile missile launchers were hiding. They're now saving Israeli civilians. When Iranian missiles hit Israeli cities Pita, Tikva, Bat Yam, Tel Aviv, Unit 9900 drone operators are deployed to the impact sites. They fly drones over collapsed buildings, providing real-time aerial visuals that ground personnel cannot access. The Home Front Command directs them to key locations, and rescue teams use the footage to find people trapped under rubble. As one Unit 9900 commander put it, "Different threat, same protection. From assassination to rescue, that's the range of this unit." Chapter 6: The Human Element. The soldiers behind the screens. Let me take a moment to talk about the people, because behind every satellite image, every drone feed, every AI algorithm there are human beings. Unit 9900 operators work in underground bunkers, controlling satellites orbiting hundreds of kilometers above Earth. They work in shifts, around the clock. They stare at screens for hours, looking for the one anomaly that might reveal an Iranian missile site. And when they find it, they pass the coordinates to an F-35 pilot who will drop a bomb within hours. One former Unit 9900 soldier described the pressure. "You know that if you miss something, people could die, not just Israeli soldiers, civilians, families, children. The weight of that never leaves you. But there's also pride." Another soldier, who worked on the Kamani targeting operation, said, "When we got the confirmation that the strike was successful, we didn't cheer. We just looked at each other. We knew we had done something historic." The unit also includes soldiers on the autism spectrum, young men and women who might struggle in conventional military roles, but thrive in Unit 9900's unique environment. One commander told Israel Hayom, "They see the world differently, and in our line of work, that's exactly what we need." Chapter 7: The Future. Unit 9900 and the war ahead. So where does Unit 9900 go from here? The war with Iran is not over. Yes, there's a ceasefire. The US and Iran agreed to 2 weeks of talks. Israel was left out of the loop. The terms are disputed. Lebanon is still on fire, but Unit 9900 hasn't stopped working. They're still watching Tehran, still tracking Iranian missile movements, still updating their target database. The Israeli Defense Ministry recently made clear that space capabilities are a top national strategic priority. Defense Ministry Director General Meir Beram visited Israel Aerospace Industries' space facilities in early March, reviewing real-time satellite imagery from ongoing operations in Iran. His message was unambiguous. The integration of the Ministry of Defense, IDF, and defense industries enables rapid learning and real-time implementation of technological developments, granting Israel strategic power over Iranian airspace. A game-changing advantage in the current campaign. A game-changing advantage. That's Unit 9900. The unit you've never heard of. The unit that never appears in photographs. The unit whose soldiers don't seek recognition. But without them, Israel would be fighting blind. And in the war against Iran, where missiles fly thousands of kilometers and decisions are made in seconds, blindness means death. The eyes that never close. Let me leave you with this. There's a famous British strategist named Basil Littleheart who once said, "The deepest truth about war is that the outcome of battles is decided by the minds of opposing commanders, not by the bodies of soldiers." Unit 9900 proves this every single day. They don't carry rifles, they don't drive tanks, they don't pilot jets, but they have shaped the outcome of this war more than any other single unit. They found Khamenei, they mapped Iran's missiles. They destroyed Iran's space program. They're now saving civilians on both sides of the border. And they're doing it all from underground bunkers, staring at screens, looking for patterns that no one else can see, including soldiers on the autism spectrum, whose unique minds are Israel's secret weapon. The next time you hear about a precision strike in Iran, a missile launcher destroyed, a commander eliminated, a nuclear facility damaged, remember, someone from Unit 9900 probably found that target. Someone you'll never meet. Someone whose name you'll never know. Someone who belongs to the most secretive unit in the Israeli military. The eyes that never close. This is Geopolitics and Market. If you want to see the world not from the headlines, but from what's hidden beneath them, you know where to go. See you in the next episode.